Hey y'all, I'm Courtney. Welcome to God Ordained Fitness. We have a really good spicy leg workout today. It's just gonna be really simple exercises, but burn those legs, a little heavier weights. But before we jump into it, I do wanna share a piece of scripture with you. It comes from Matthew 16:24. Such a good verse. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." What a great reminder that life is not about us and it's about him. And when we keep that big picture in mind, doesn't matter what we want in life or what our plans are, ultimately it's about Jesus, it's about God, it's about our Creator and how we can be a disciple for him and grow his kingdom. So that's my encouragement today. Let's jump into this workout, y'all. Y'all, let's jump into this workout. We are going to burn some legs. It's actually gonna be kind of a quick, shorter workout. I would like you to go a little bit heavier in the weights if you have them available to you, whether you're at gym or at home. Pick up something a little bit heavier because we're not gonna do quite as many reps. So I really want you to burn those legs going a little heavier than what you maybe are comfortable or normally would do. Key is we don't wanna sacrifice form, okay? All right, so I'm gonna grab my first set of weights. We're gonna start with some stationary lunges. And we're gonna do all of them on one leg before we switch to the other leg. So really reach that back foot back behind you. We wanna make sure that our knee is not going forward over our toe. We wanna make sure this is not happening. That front knee is directly aligned on top of your heel, okay? All right, we're just gonna do 8 of them. Here we go. Reach that foot back, 8 lunges. Then we'll switch to the other leg. Nice job. Keep that chest up. I made a horrible counter, so bear with me. Once we get to 8, we're gonna go ahead and swap. Other foot, reach that foot back. Again, make sure it's a big enough stance so that your front knee is not going over your toes. Good. Keeping that chest up, that hip tucked under, trying to bring that back knee close to the floor. It just hovers above the floor. Don't wanna bounce off that knee. Try to get that full range of motion. Give me one more here. Good, all right, I'm gonna put those down. I'm gonna grab a heavier set of weights. I'm just actually gonna take one weight. This one in a second for something else. And we're gonna go ahead and do goblet squats, okay? So I'm gonna hold it goblet style right here underneath my chin. We're gonna go a little bit, feet turned out slightly, so it's a little bit kind of a, not quite sumo, but feet are out as opposed to feet just being forwards. Just got 8 of these. Get low. Again, sit that booty back. You wanna make sure those knees are not going forward over your toes. Good job, give me 3 more. Dig into those heels and finish that squeeze at the top. All right, I'm gonna keep that same weight. I'm gonna use another weight. You also could opt to do this like on a plate. You could even do this on your steps or against the wall. Because what we're gonna do is we want our heels to be up. So I'm gonna use a dumbbell that's a little bit heavier. Putting my heels on the dumbbell. I wanna make sure it's not something that moves, right? I'm gonna grab that goblet style squat. Now my feet are a little bit more narrow. And I'm gonna squat right here, just 8 of them. So my heels are elevated. You can get really creative with what you're using. Just nothing that rolls. 2 more here. Last 2 right here. Good, all right, I'm gonna put that down. That was 1 round. We got 3 rounds like that, okay? Grab a sip of water if you need it. Oh no, I'm about out. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a short and sweet workout. We got this set here, transition to a little bit more hamstring. This is a little bit more quad focus, quad and glute. We'll do a little bit more hamstring, which will also get our glutes. And then we'll take it down to the mat for the last kind of superset. All right, I'm gonna grab my a little bit lighter set than I'm using for the goblet. I'm going heavier on the goblet since I only got 1 weight. All right, 8 stationary lunges, here we go. Reach that foot back. Make sure those knees are forward. You wanna make sure that this isn't happening, okay? Feet should be parallel. Nice job, y'all. Last one here. Feel those glutes working, and the other foot. Reach it back. Put back there, 8 of them. Feet are forward, keep them parallel. After this, we'll go into that goblet squat. Last 2, come on. Good, all right, put those down. Grab that one weight. Contacts are acting up on me here. It's too dry. All right, get that bad boy up there. Feet slightly out, dig through those heels, squeeze your booty at the top. I really want you to finish that squeeze at the top. So often we miss half of the exercise. We don't squeeze. You get a little more bang for your buck doing it that way. Dig through those heels, finish that squeeze. Give me one more. Awesome. I'm gonna keep that weight. Well, actually, I'll put that one behind me. Do those elevated ones, elevated narrow. Put those heels up. Don't fall. I'm talking to myself too. Here we go, 8 of them. Nice job. You really want to focus on those knees staying forward, not letting them move, not letting them go in either. If anything, you're probably pressing them more out to the side. A lot of people will tend to let those knees come in, and that's just a weakness there. And then we're also going to hurt our knees. Last one here. Good, put those down. Oh yeah, I'm warm. How about y'all? Feel good? Grab a sip of water. One more round. My heart rate is up. We'll take about 20 more seconds here and we'll start round 3. Stationary lunges first. Goblet squat, a little bit wider. And then another goblet squat variation with those heels elevated, okay? Okay. All right, you ready? Grab those lighter weights. Here we go. We got 8 of them. Take it down. On this set, I'm actually gonna hinge slightly at my hips. So my chest is gonna be a little bit more forwards, just slightly, okay? Leaning forward slightly, it's just gonna work that glute a little bit differently. Give me 2 more. Still wanna make sure that knee stays on top of that heel, it's not going forwards. And switch legs, make sure I don't step on that weight. Chest is slightly forward, so I'm kind of in a straight line from my shoulder to my back heel. Keeping that knee on top of that heel. Don't let it go forwards. Over that front toe, I should say. Give me 2 more. Last one. Oh yeah, put those weights down. I'll use those again here in a little bit. Okay. Man, y'all, I'm sweating. Grab that heavier weight, a big behemoth one. All right, feet are out, 8 goblet squats. Let's go, dig into those heels. Like you should be able to almost pick your toes up if you wanted to, because you're working through those heels. You're gonna really get those glutes that way. Nice job. Get low. Should be low enough that your knees are touching your elbows. I actually have to let my elbows go out because I'm getting that low. I lost track now, I've talked too much. Give me 1 more. Good. Weight behind you. It's even. I can be clumsy. I don't want to fall. All right, get that weight. Heels are elevated. 8 more right here. You ready? Then we're going to move on. Nice job, y'all. Last 2. All right, put those down. Oh, shake it out. We're gonna move into more of deadlift action here. Actually, the next 3 things we're gonna do are all gonna be a deadlift variety. Catching my breath here, you guys get some water. My water's gone, so. We're gonna start with the Romanian deadlift style first. I think a lot of people tend to go really, really, really heavy and they hurt their low back. We wanna make sure that we're challenging ourselves without sacrificing form, okay? I'm gonna grab my 2 weights and I'm gonna make sure when I do a Romanian deadlift, the key is hinging at your hips. The action is not happening from dropping your chest, which people tend to do. Instead, from the beginning, I wanna roll my shoulders back, pull them back, my back is flat. I'm starting the movement, initiating it from my hips. That's where it's all happening. Press the hips back, squeeze as you drive it up. Bring it down, you're just Just letting those weights, your hands kind of fall down, almost like scraping your shins. You can jump in and join me here, since I didn't say that yet. We're just doing 8 of them. So give me 3 more here. Squeeze that booty at the top, tuck it under. Last one. Squeeze, tuck it under the top. Not overdo it and press your hips forward. You wanna have flat hips. All right. I'm using a little bit heavier on the first thing. The next 2 sets, or the next 2 exercises, I'm gonna do my slightly lighter pair. It's still heavy though. And everyone's heavy is different, so it should be challenging for you. If you're sweating, if it's a struggle to get through the last couple, you're in good shape if you're not sacrificing form. All right, so now I'm gonna do another deadlift variety. I'm gonna go wide, okay? So I'm going wide and I'm locking my legs. So I'm not bending them at all. They're staying straight. I'm gonna take the weights down to the floor, squeeze my booty to stand up. So you're going wide. We're doing it a little bit quicker. It's not quite as slow. And again, that back is still flat. I'll let you see from the side what it looks like. So my legs are locked, my back is flat. Flat back, flat back, flat back. Touch the ground, squeeze that booty to stand up. Give me 3 more here. You're working those inner thighs and your glutes a little bit differently here. And you're probably getting a nice hamstring stretch. Nice job. All right, now the next exercise, I'm gonna show you from the side as well. It's gonna be another deadlift, a B stance. Back foot is gonna be like a kickstand, okay? So it's slightly behind my heel. Kickstand style, I'm gonna be standing on a bent leg, flat back, pressing those hips back, let those weights drive down by your shin, and slowly stand up. It's like I'm scraping my shin. Standing on a slightly bent leg. So all my weight is really in it's bent leg, but not my kickstand leg. I should almost be able to hold my foot up in the air. It's just there for support. Flat back. Last one. Good, other leg. We're doing 8 of them, 8 of everything. So slight knee bend. This is my kickstand foot. I should almost be able to hold my foot up in the air if I needed to. It's just to help with my balance. Nice job. Drag that weight up your shin, squeeze your booty, tuck it under. Working all booty and hamstrings here. A little inner thighs too. Nice job. Squeeze it, last one. And finish the squeeze, good job. Put those down, shake it out. I feel like I need a towel, need some water. Maybe my ice is melted. Good news, it melted a little bit. I'm good. We'll take about 15 seconds and we'll start again. We'll start with those deadlifts, which is the Romanian deadlift, just the kind of the normal style. Then we'll go into the wide, stiff-legged ones, and then we will end with those B stance RDLs, okay? So when you hear RDL, Romanian deadlift is what we're talking about. Lots of different varieties to the deadlift. I think it can be kind of confusing for people. The biggest thing, the key, is that it happens from your hips and it's a hinge, okay? This is what happens, is your hip, it's like my booty is pressing back to the wall behind me as you're keeping those shoulders up. Okay, that's the biggest issue I see with these is people go and they just round and then they hurt their back. And I have a bad back too, so I understand that. And I've also have made the mistakes before. So, all right, grab that. Whatever set of weights is appropriate for you. I'm gonna go a little heavier on the first set and then lighter on the next 2. Slight knee bend, always a slight knee bend on these. Let the weights fall down, drag it up your shin, squeeze your booty at the top. Squeeze it at the top, tuck it under. Nice job. Got 8 of them. Use those hamstrings to stand up and squeeze. 3 more here. Last one. Good, put that weight down. Grab your more medium set. I'm going to the stiff, wide leg ones, so stand wide, a little bit wider than you normally, or is comfortable, I should say. Lock those knees. We don't want to let those knees bend. Lock them. Drop those weights to the floor. Squeeze to stand up. Good job. Really think about squeezing your booty. I want you to feel that hamstring stretch at the bottom. You'll be surprised how much your inner thighs feel this tomorrow, or maybe the next day if you're like a 24-hour or 48-hour person. I'm usually sore the next day. Give me one more here. Awesome. All right, now that B stance. Kickstand, most of the weight's in the other leg. Drag it down your legs. Squeeze to stand up. Got 8, come on. Nice job. Tuck that booty under. Give me one more here. Tuck it under, finish that squeeze. Other foot, here we go. We're actually just gonna end with one thing. Tuck that booty under. You're standing on a slightly bent leg. That's where your weight is, in that standing leg. Give me 2 more here. And finish that squeeze. Good job. All right, we're actually gonna put those weights down. I know we did 2 rounds of that. We're gonna call it a day at 2 rounds there. We're gonna do one more thing here on the mat. Get my weights out of the way. Take it down to the mat. All right, we're gonna do 2 sets of this, 2 sets of 8, all right? So lay it on back. I'm gonna do one leg up in the air. Like my knees are gonna be kind of touching here. I'm gonna do a single leg lift. Lift that leg, lift it down to the floor, back up, and drop. So actually we really wanna start with our foot to the ceiling, excuse me. So foot up to the ceiling, drop it to the floor, back up, and down. That's 2, we got 8 of them. We're gonna do 2 sets of this on each leg. Nice job. Really digging into that heel, lifting that hip up. Should really be feeling that glute working. Probably really sweating right now too, I sure am. Give me one more. Good, switch legs. Foot to the ceiling, lift it. Drop that heel and lower those hips. Really push through that heel. Getting up on those shoulder blades. Nice job. And if the leg movement's too much, you can just stay right here. That's fine. And you also could opt just to go right here in the middle. Just dig those heels in. We are going to visit that here in a second. Give me one more here. And lower. All right, switch legs. We're gonna just do 6 this time. Do your best 6 you got. Lift those hips. Good job. One more after this one. Last one. Good, switch legs. Foot to the ceiling, just 6 of them. Keep those hips lifted. Last 2. All right, we're gonna put both feet on the ground, lift those hips, lower. We got 10, squeeze at the top. 3, really dig through your heels, squeeze your glutes at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I want you to squeeze your knees together 10 times. Still working those glutes, also working the lower thighs. That's 4, 5, 6, come on. 7, last thing, 8, 9, 10, and lower. Pull those knees in. Oh yeah. Probably feel a little bit in your glutes there releasing. Put one foot on the ground. I'm gonna grab my heel. If you can grab your shin or your calf, your knee. I'm gonna pull that foot towards me. Oh man, do I feel my glutes releasing. and my back. Pull that knee towards the ground. Switch legs, grabbing my foot, and letting my knee come towards the ground. Oh man. Good job. All right, I'm gonna tuck and roll up to my feet. Press those heels down to the floor. Slowly roll up, stretch out those hamstrings. I'm gonna bend one leg, feel a little more stretch there in the straight leg, and the other leg. Oh yeah. One more time. And switch. Slowly roll up. Man, y'all, I am sweaty. We're gonna call it a day right there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys loved that workout. Hope those legs got a great workout. And I can't wait to see you guys next time here at God Ordained Fitness. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.